Surah 36, Surah Ya Sin.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
In the name of God, the Merciful, the Compassionate.
Yasin.
Ya Sin.
Wal Qur'anil Hakim.
By the wise Quran.
Innaka laminal mursalin.
Indeed, you are of the messengers.
Ala siratin mustaqim.
On a straight path.
Tanzil al-Aziz al-Rahim.
A revelation of the Almighty, the All-Merciful.
لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون.
That you may warn a people whose fathers were not warned, so they are unaware.
لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون.
Indeed, they have incurred punishment upon themselves because they do not believe.
إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون.
We have placed fetters on their necks up to their chins, so their heads are stretched up.
وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون.
And we have put in front of them a barrier, and behind them a barrier, and we have enveloped them so that they cannot see.
وسواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون.
And it is the same to them whether you warn them or you do not warn them. They will not believe.
إنما تنذر من اتبع الذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشره بمغفرة وأجر كريم.
You only warn the one who follows the Quran and fears God, most gracious in the unseen. So give glad tidings to him of forgiveness and a generous reward.
إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين.
Indeed, we are the one who brings the dead to life, and we record what they have forwarded and what they leave behind, and everything we have recorded in a preserved tablet.
واضرب لهم مثلا أصحاب القرية إذ جاءها المرسلون.
And set for them a similitude, the people of the town, when the messengers came to it.
إذ أرسلنا إليهم اثنين فكذبوهما فعززنا بثالث فقالوا إنا إليكم مرسلون.
And we sent to them two. They disbelieved in them. So we straightened them with a third. They said, we are messengers to you.
قالوا ما أنتم إلا بشر مثلنا وما أنزل الرحمن من شيء إن أنتم إلا تكذبون.
They said, you are only mortals like us, and God most gracious has not sent anything down. Surely you are lying.
قالوا ربنا يعلم إنا إليكم لمرسلون.
They said, our Lord knows that we have been sent to you.
وما علينا إلا البلاغ المبين.
And it is only for us to convey the manifest message.
قالوا إنا تطيرنا بكم لئن لم تنتهوا لنرجمنكم وليمسنكم منا عذاب أليم.
They said, we are pessimistic of you, so if you do not desist, we will stone you and we will afflict you with a painful chastisement.
قالوا طائركم معكم أئن ذكرتم بل أنتم قوم مسرفون.
The messengers said, your pessimism is yourselves. Do not threaten us because we admonish you. Truly you are a transgressing people.
وجاء من أقصى المدينة رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين.
And then a man came running from the farthest part of the town. He said, O my people, follow the messengers.
اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون.
Follow those who do not ask any reward of you and who are guided.
وما لي لا أعبد الذي فطرني وإليه ترجعون.
And why should I not worship God, the one who originated me, and to whom you shall be returned?
أأتخذ من دونه آلهة إن يردني الرحمن بضر لا تغني عني شفاعتهم شيئا ولا ينقذون.
How shall I take other gods than him? If God, most gracious, intends harm for me, their intercession will not avail me, nor save me.
إني إذا لفي ضلال مبين.
Surely, in that case, I shall be in open error.
إني آمنت بربكم فاسمعون.
Indeed, I believe in your Lord, so listen to me.
قيل ادخل الجنة قال يا ليت قومي يعلمون.
It was said, enter paradise. He said, I wish that my people knew.
بما غفر لي ربي وجعلني من المكرمين.
That my Lord has forgiven me and has placed me among the honored.
وما أنزلنا على قومه من بعده من جند من السماء وما كنا منزلين.
And we sent not down after him any host from heaven upon his people, nor would we send any down.
إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم خامدون.
It was only one cry, and they were silent and still.
يا حسرة على العباد ما يأتيهم من رسول إلا كانوا به يستهزئون.
Alas for the servants! Never there comes to them a messenger, but they mock at him.
ألم يروا كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون أنهم إليهم لا يرجعون.
Have they not seen how many generations we have destroyed before them, and they shall not return to them?
وإن كل لما جميع لدينا محضرون.
And every one of them shall be summoned before us.
وآية لهم الأرض الميتة أحييناها وأخرجنا منها حبا فمنه يأكلون.
And a sign for them is the barren land that we revived and produced grain therefrom of which they eat.
وجعلنا فيها جنات من نخيل وأعناب وفجرنا فيها من العيون.
Therein we placed gardens of palm trees and vineyards, and we caused water springs to gush forth.
ليأكلوا من ثمره وما عملته أيديهم أفلا يشكرون.
That they may eat its fruits thereof, and their hands did not make it. Why do they not give thanks?
سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون.
Glory be to him who created the components of couples of every kind of what the ground caused to grow, and of themselves, and of what you do not know.
وآية لهم الليل نسلخ منه النهار فإذا هم مظلمون.
And a sign for human beings is the night. We strip the day from it, and they are in darkness.
والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم.
The sun runs its course to a settled place. This is the decree of the Almighty, the All-Knowing.
والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم.
And for the moon we have appointed phases, until she returns like an old sickle.
لا الشمس ينبغي لها يدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون.
The sun must not catch up the moon, nor does the night outstrip the day. Each one is traveling in an orbit with its own motion.
وآية لهم أنا حملنا ذريتهم في الفلك المشحون.
And a sign for them is that we bore the offspring of Adam in the loaded ark.
وخلقنا لهم من مثله ما يركبون.
And we have created for them the like of it on which they will ride.
وإن نشأ نغرقهم فلا صريخ لهم ولا هم ينقذون.
And if we will, we drown them, and there is no help, and they will not be saved.
إلا رحمة منا ومتاعا إلى حين.
Except as a mercy from us, and enjoyment for an appointed time.
وإذا قيل لهم اتقوا ما بين أيديكم وما خلفكم لعلكم ترحمون.
And when it is said to them, fear what is before you and what is behind you, that you may be shown mercy.
وما تأتيهم من آية من آيات ربهم إلا كانوا عنها معرضين.
And whatever signs comes to them of the signs of their Lord, they turn away from it.
وإذا قيل لهم أنفقوا مما رزقكم الله قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أنطعم من لو يشاء الله أطعمه إن أنتم إلا في ضلال مبين.
And when it is said to them, expend of that which God has bestowed upon you, the unbelievers say to the believers, should we feed those whom, if God pleased, he would feed? Indeed, you are in manifest error.
ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين.
And they say, when shall that threat come to pass if you speak the truth?
ما ينظرون إلا صيحة واحدة تأخذهم وهم يخصمون.
They are only awaiting a single cry to seize them while they are yet disputing.
فلا يستطيعون توصية ولا إلى أهلهم يرجعون.
Then neither will they be able to make any testament, nor will they return to their families.
ونفخ في الصور فإذا هم من الأجداث إلى ربهم ينسلون.
And the trumpet shall be blown, and they shall hasten from their graves to their Lord.
قالوا يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا هذا ما وعد الرحمن وصدق المرسلون.
They will say, alas for us, who has roused us from our places of repose? This is what God most gracious promised, and the messengers have spoken truly.
إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم جميع لدينا محضرون.
It shall be no more than a single cry, and they shall be summoned before us.
فاليوم لا تظلم نفس شيئا ولا تجزون إلا ما كنتم تعملون.
So today no soul shall be judged unjustly, and you shall only be recompensed according to what you have been doing.
إن أصحاب الجنة اليوم في شغل فاكهون.
On that day the dwellers of paradise are rejoicing.
هم وأزواجهم في ظلال على الأرائك متكئون.
They and their spouses reclining on couches in the shade.
لهم فيها فاكهة ولهم ما يدعون.
They have fruits therein and all that they desire.
سلام قولا من رب رحيم.
Peace, a greeting from the merciful Lord.
وامتازوا اليوم أيها المجرمون.
And you sinners, keep yourselves apart on this day.
ألم أعهد إليكم يا بني آدم ألا تعبدوا الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين.
O children of Adam, did I not enjoin on you not to worship Satan? surely he is to you an avowed enemy.
وأن اعبدوني هذا صراط مستقيم.
And that you should worship me, this is the straight path.
ولقد أضل منكم جبلا كثيرا أفلم تكونوا تعقلون.
But he did lead astray a great multitude of you. Did you not then understand?
هذه جهنم التي كنتم توعدون.
This is hell of which you were warned.
اصلوها اليوم بما كنتم تكفرون.
Roast in it today for your disbelief.
اليوم نختم على أفواههم وتكلمنا أيديهم وتشهد أرجلهم بما كانوا يكسبون.
That day we shall set a seal upon their mouths, and their hands shall speak to us, and their feet shall bear witness of what they earned.
ولو نشاء لطمسنا على أعينهم فاستبقوا الصراط فأنى يبصرون.
And if we please, we would have obliterated their eyes, then they would race to the path. But how would they see?
ولو نشاء لمسخناهم على مكانتهم فما استطاعوا مضيا ولا يرجعون.
And if we please, we would transform them into rock. Then they could not go on, nor could they return.
ومن نعمره ننكسه في الخلق أفلا يعقلون.
And whoever we grant long life, we cause him to reverse in nature. Will they not understand?
وما علمناه الشعر وما ينبغي له إن هو إلا ذكر وقرآن مبين.
And we have not taught him poetry. It is not befitting for him. Surely it is an admonition and a Quran which makes things clear.
لينذر من كان حيا ويحق القول على الكافرين.
To warn every living soul, and what was ordained against the unbelievers will be fulfilled.
أولم يروا أنا خلقنا لهم مما عملت أيدينا أنعاما فهم لها مالكون.
Have they not seen what our hands have made? We created for them cattle of which they own.
وذللناها لهم فمنها ركوبهم ومنها يأكلون.
And that we have subjected them to them, and some of them they ride, and some they eat.
ولهم فيها منافع ومشارب أفلا يشكرون.
And other benefits they have in them, and from them they drink. Will they then be grateful?
واتخذوا من دون الله آلهة لعلهم ينصرون.
And yet they have taken gods other than God, that they might be helped.
لا يستطيعون نصرهم وهم لهم جند محضرون.
They have no power to help them, although they are hosts ever ready at their service.
فلا يحزنك قولهم إنا نعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون.
So do not sorrow at what they say. Certainly we know what they conceal and what they reveal.
أولم ير الإنسان أنا خلقناه من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين.
Has mankind not considered how we created him from a small quantity of sperm? And yet he stands as an open adversary.
وضرب لنا مثلا ونسي خلقه قال من يحيي العظام وهي رميم.
And he has set for us a similitude and forgotten how he was created. He says, who will revive the bones when they are rotten?
قل يحييها الذي أنشأها أول مرة وهو بكل خلق عليم.
Say, he shall revive them, the one who originated them the first time. He is all-knowing of all creation.
الذي جعل لكم من الشجر الأخضر نارا فإذا أنتم منه توقدون.
God is the one who has made for you fire from the green trees. Then with it you kindle.
أوليس الذي خلق السماوات والأرض بقادر على أن يخلق مثلهم بلى وهو الخلاق العليم.
Or do you think that the one who created the heavens and the earth is unable to create the like of them? Yes, indeed, and he is the all-creator, the all-knowing.
إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون.
His command, when he intends a thing, is only to say to it, be, and it is.
فسبحان الذي بيده ملكوت كل شيء وإليه ترجعون.
So glory be to him in whose hand is the dominion of all things, and to him you shall return.